We're reading the Chofetz Chaim on proper speech, day 110, expressing frustration. We have learned that speaking negatively for the sake of one's own emotional well-being is an acceptable form of constructive purpose. It is reasonable for one to express anger and frustration about an individual to one's parents, spouse, or mentor to obtain sympathy, reassurance, and advice, and it is the obligation of the listener to provide such support. However, even in such situations, the listener may not decide in his own mind that the report is true. As far as he is concerned, the information is only secondhand, and it is therefore imperative that the following understanding exists between those who take part in such discussions. Halacha permits one to occasionally let off steam and express his frustrations to somebody else. However, it is obvious that one who is involved in a disagreement to the point of anger or considers himself the victim of verbal abuse lacks the ability to be objective. Any negative expression under such circumstances is to be understood as a description of the speaker's feelings and not as an accurate account of what actually took place. In this way, a husband and a wife or close friends can rely on one another for emotional support without transgressing the laws of proper speech. A heartfelt plea. The Tana of Eliyahu states, "Master of the universe, take note of our suffering, and allow the disgrace which we endure at every hour to rise up before you. Remember that many heads of families among Israel who have no livelihood, yet toil in Torah each day, continually. Remember the many poor among Israel, who have their flesh torn from their bodies by the nations of the world through taxes and other monetary demands, yet toil in Torah each day, continually. Remember the youth among Israel, who know not their right from their left, and toil in Torah each day, continuously. Remember the many aged men and women among Israel who arise early to enter the houses of prayer and study Torah, and who yearn and crave and hope each day for your salvation. My Father in heaven, remember the covenant which you established with the three righteous patriarchs, Avram, Yitzchak,